Imagine this. In a moment of silence, you feel as if something is not quite right. It is not about a specific problem, but a constant feeling of being stuck in a routine that does not fulfill you. You try to ignore it, but it keeps coming back. A voice inside you insisting something needs to change. Maybe you have tried so many times that you have stopped believing it is even possible. Or maybe you're afraid to try, thinking, what if I fail again? Let me tell you something. If you're watching this video right now, it's no coincidence. There's something greater that brought you here because you needed to hear this. Maybe you're at your breaking point. Maybe you've started to believe that nothing will ever change. But I want you to know, the answers you're looking for are much closer than you think. What you're experiencing right now isn't the end. It's just a phase. You haven't been forgotten. You're not alone. And no matter how many times you've fallen, there is a path that can lead you to a life you never thought possible. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to happen all at once. It all starts with a simple step. And yes, feeling fear is normal. The unknown can be intimidating. But let me tell you something you might not have heard before. Fear isn't your enemy. It's a sign that something amazing is on its way. Comfort has never been the birthplace of extraordinary stories. It's in discomfort that the greatest transformations take place. Now, let me ask you this. Are you ready to move forward? In this video, I'm going to show you how a single step can change everything. But before we continue, I want to invite you to join this community. Here, we walk together, we learn together, and we grow together. So make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications, because transformation begins the moment you decide to take that next step. And speaking of next steps, have you ever wondered why it seems like some people find the right signs to change their lives while others remain stuck in the same place? Let's uncover why you're not here by chance and how this could be the beginning of something extraordinary. 1. You're meant to be here. Have you ever felt like the whole world is against you? Like no matter how hard you try, nothing seems to work? Maybe it's one of those days when you wake up feeling like something is missing, but you can't pinpoint exactly what it is. Let me share a story with you. There was a traveler lost in a desert, without a map or a sense of direction. He wandered for hours, surrounded by an endless and unchanging landscape, feeling trapped with no way out. Just when he was about to give up, something caught his attention. A tiny flower growing in the middle of nowhere. It seemed impossible, but that flower was the sign he needed to keep going. Just like that traveler, you're not here by accident. If you've found yourself watching this video, it's because something within you is calling for change. Maybe you're facing challenges that seem impossible to overcome. Maybe you feel like what you're living right now isn't enough. But here's the truth. You were guided here for a greater reason. Everything you have been through, no matter how hard it has been, has led you to this moment. It is as if the universe has been trying to show you that you are stronger than you think. And do you know what is truly amazing? Life does not send signs to those who are not ready. The fact that you are hearing this right now is proof that you already have everything you need to take the next step. Now I have a special request for you. Share in the comments the moment when you realized you needed a sign. It could be something recent or a life-changing event from the past. Writing it down is like making a promise to yourself, a way of acknowledging that you are ready to embrace change. But you might be wondering, all right, I understand that nothing happens by accident, but how do I start interpreting these signs? How do I turn them into action? That's exactly what we're going to explore in the next part. The truth about moments of crisis and how they can be the turning point you've been waiting for. Let's move forward together. 2. How crises can be turning points. Crises often strike when we least expect them, leaving us feeling lost and unsteady. But there's something many people fail to realize about these moments. They don't come to destroy you. They come to wake you up. It's as if life is giving you a wake-up call, trying to capture your attention. When it feels like everything is falling apart, it might actually be a new opportunity trying to emerge. Think about it. When you're comfortable, it's easy to keep things the way they are. You stick to your routine, even if it doesn't make you happy, because change seems hard. But a crisis forces you to stop. It makes you confront what isn't working, and more importantly, gives you the chance to change direction. Without these moments of discomfort, we often stay stuck, unaware that something better is possible. Here's the key takeaway. Crises are like doors. At first, they may look like insurmountable barriers, but in reality, they're gateways to something greater. Every challenge carries the potential for growth and learning. It all depends on how you choose to respond. You can see them as the end of something or as the beginning of a transformation. But if crises have so much to teach us, why do so many people remain stuck in them? The answer lies in how we interpret the signs that appear during these moments. In the next section, we will dive into this, the power of recognizing the signs around you and how they can guide your life in an entirely new direction. Do not go anywhere. This might just be what you need to take the next step. 3. How to spot life's guiding signs. Imagine you're walking down a road and suddenly you see a sign that says, "Caution, danger ahead." You ignore it and keep walking. A little further on, you trip over something in your path. Now think about this. What if you had paid attention to that sign? You might have avoided the fall, right? This is exactly how signs work in our lives. They're always present, trying to guide us, but we're often too preoccupied or distracted to notice them. These signs can show up as an unexpected conversation, a new opportunity, or even that persistent feeling of restlessness that won't go away. They appear when you need them most, like small clues from the universe telling you it's time to change something. But here's the secret. You can only notice these signs when you're attentive, present, and willing to listen. Now think about it. How many signs have you already missed? Maybe it was the urge to try something new, or that inner voice urging you to take a different path. It's happened to all of us. What matters is that you're here now, ready to learn how to recognize what you once overlooked. I want to hear from you. What was the clearest sign life ever gave you, but you only realized it later? Maybe it was advice from someone, an unexpected shift, or even something simple that didn't seem important at the time. Write it in the comments, and you'll see how much power these signs truly hold. But recognizing signs is just the first step. What really matters is what you do with them. And that is exactly what we will talk about next. How to make the decisions that shape your life and break free from your comfort zone. Get ready. This could change everything. Let us move forward together. 4. The 2 paths that shape your future. Every day, often without even realizing it, you make decisions that shape who you are and where you are headed. These choices do not always have to be monumental, like moving to a new city or starting a new job. More often than not, they are small decisions, continuing the same habits or trying something new. And it is here that 2 options emerge, options that define your life. The first option is to stay where you are. Remaining in your comfort zone might feel safe, but it comes at a cost. When you avoid discomfort, you also avoid growth. It is like wearing the same old pair of shoes. Comfortable, yes, but they limit you and keep you from going further. The second option is more challenging. It's deciding to step out of your comfort zone, face your fears, and try something different. At first, this choice might seem intimidating, but it's the one that truly transforms your life. Each time you take a step into the unknown, you grow. Over time, these small actions add up and lead to incredible results. Now, I want to invite you to be part of something bigger. Subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. Here, we explore how to turn simple decisions into meaningful steps toward your future. Each video is a reminder that you're capable of more, and I want to walk alongside you on this journey. Click the subscribe button now and take this simple step toward a path full of possibilities. But what happens after you choose to leave your comfort zone? How do you turn that decision into something concrete? In the next section, we'll talk about the secret to starting a transformation, taking the first step, even when it feels impossible. Let's move forward together. 5. A single step can change everything. Imagine a child learning to walk. At first, they can barely keep their balance, taking one step before falling. But instead of giving up, they try again. One step here, another there, and before long, they're running. Now think about this. What if that child had given up after their first fall? They would have missed out on the joy of exploring and chasing new possibilities. Life works the same way for all of us. No matter how big the challenge or how distant the goal seems, it all starts with a single step. You don't have to change everything at once. True transformation happens in the simple act of beginning. You don't need all the answers or a perfect plan. All you need is the courage to take that first step, even if it feels small or insignificant right now. And do you know what's incredible? Every small step you take builds confidence. It's like striking a spark that over time can grow into a roaring fire. So, what's the step you can take today? Maybe it's as simple as waking up 10 minutes earlier, drinking more water, or writing down your goals. I want to hear from you. What will your first step be? Share it in the comments below. It does not matter how small it is. What matters is starting. By writing it down, you are making a commitment to yourself. And you might even inspire others who are here looking for change, just like you. But once you start, how do you keep going? How do you maintain momentum without giving up halfway? In the next section, we'll talk about how small, daily progress can lead to extraordinary changes in your life. Get ready to discover the power of consistent progress. Let's keep moving forward together. 6. Small steps create big changes. Taking the first step is essential, but what truly transforms your life is consistency, moving forward day by day. Imagine improving by just a tiny amount every day. At first, it might feel insignificant, but over time, those small actions accumulate and lead to significant change. This is the power of steady daily progress. When you decide to get just 1% better each day, you're not only building new habits, you're laying a solid foundation to sustain your long-term success. And the best part, the more you practice, the easier it becomes. What seemed hard at first gradually turns into a natural part of your routine. The secret here is consistency. It does not matter if one day you make a big leap or just a small step forward. What matters is that you do not stop. This is how results happen, like a snowball gaining momentum as it rolls. Over time, you will look back and be amazed at how far you have come. But for this progress to truly work, one essential ingredient is needed: belief in yourself. Confidence grows as you start seeing results, no matter how small they may be. And it's this confidence that keeps you going, even when the journey gets tough. Now that you understand the power of consistent progress, how can you ensure you won't give up halfway? In the next section, we'll dive into how to recognize the strength within you and use it to overcome any obstacle. You're stronger than you think, and you're about to discover just how strong. 7. Discover the strength within you. Imagine a small bird that has just left its nest. It looks down and feels afraid of falling. Doubt takes over, and it wonders if its wings are strong enough. At some point, it has to try. It spreads its wings, leaps into the air, and discovers that it can fly. Like that bird, you too possess a strength within you that might still be hidden. The truth is, we all have moments when we feel like we cannot make it. We think we are weak, that the challenge is too big. But it is in these very moments that your true strength reveals itself. Every time you overcome something you once thought was impossible, you prove to yourself that you are capable of so much more. It is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. And do you know what's incredible? You don't have to do it all alone. When you share your struggles, your inspirations, and even your victories, you realize that others are facing challenges too. This creates a powerful connection. So I want to know, what has been the greatest obstacle you've overcome? Share it in the comments. Your story could be the strength someone else needs to take their next step. But the journey doesn't end here. Knowing that you're strong is just the beginning. The real question is, how can you use that strength to build a life that truly reflects who you are? In the next section, we'll explore how to turn your strength into action and start creating the future you deserve. Let's move forward together. 8. The start of a new chapter in your life. Recognizing the strength within you is an essential step, but it's only the beginning. The journey of transformation is ongoing, built on daily choices and small advancements that shape a new and better future. No matter where you are right now, the key is understanding that every decision you make, no matter how small, can create a bigger impact than you realize. At times, the path may feel too long, or the changes might seem too slow to appear. But remember this, life is not about reaching the destination as quickly as possible. It is about allowing yourself to grow each day. The greatest results come from consistency and patience. Every step you take shapes the person you're becoming, and the key is to keep moving forward. Even when things seem difficult or progress feels slow, staying focused on what you're building is crucial. Each small action is like a seed planted, and over time, it will bloom. Now imagine living with purpose, knowing that every choice you make is aligned with what you truly want. That's what turns your journey into something powerful and meaningful. And once you realize the potential you have, you'll begin to see that the possibilities are endless. So what now? How can you put everything we have discussed into action and truly apply it to your life? In the next section, we will bring all these ideas together and show how this could be the most pivotal moment of your story. Do not leave yet. You are about to uncover the power to transform everything around you. Let us go. Now is the time to change your life. We have come this far, and now I want you to pause for a moment and reflect. What would your life look like if, starting today, you decided to do something different? It doesn't need to be perfect or monumental, just something that moves you closer to the life you truly desire. Every step you take, every small decision, adds to your story. And do you know what is incredible? You have the power to decide how that story will continue. What you have learned so far is not just theory. These are tools that can transform everything if you choose to put them into practice. The perfect moment will never come, but the right moment is always now. And do you know why? Because what you do today shapes what you will live tomorrow. So, let me ask you, what if today was the day you decided to rewrite your story? What would your first step be? Share it in the comments below. By writing it down, you're not only committing to yourself, but also inspiring others here who are looking for the same transformation. I have 3 simple requests for you. Subscribe to the channel so you can keep receiving content to guide you on this journey. Leave a like and share this video with someone you feel needs this message. You could be the reason someone else's life changes for the better. Right now, there's a video on your screen that I've chosen just for you. It's the next step in this journey and will help you move forward even further. Click it now and continue transforming. Remember, you're not here by accident. Everything starts with a single step. Believe in the power you have to transform your life. See you in the next video.